It's Devil Tongue and Phantom Other once again. You're listening to Ghost Poet, Cash and Carry Me. You can follow me, Devil Tongue, and Phantom Other on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Actually, I'm still working on that. Skype, SoundCloud. Yes, we are on SoundCloud. YouTube. Get at us. Get at me. devil.tongue@gmail.com. Or if you feel that your voice must be heard, give us a call. 347-903-8452. Again, that's 347-903-8452. I'll listen to your voicemail. I'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. So, Phantom.
Yes.
Bad issues.
Yeah, today is my show.
It's really our show, but I'm
I know.
I'm gonna let her lead. I'm gonna let her take charge.
Yes, and I'm very appreciative of it. So today is about self-sabotages and damages, or I should say damagers. My question to you out there, to the public: why do we destroy the good things that are going good for us? I don't understand this.
You gotta be more specific, because that's like, you know, shout out to my fan base. If I'm diabetic, but all I keep doing is ingesting sugar, please elaborate. What are you getting at with the self-sabotage and damages?
Well, what happened was I was having a talk with a fellow colleague of mine, I would say. And, we were talking and stuff and everything, and we were opening up, talking about ourselves, but it wasn't somebody who I was dating or anything like that, but, just having like a general talk. And I didn't realize how broken this person was. This person was so broken that he had good things going for him, but he was self-sabotaging them for himself. So, as we're talking, and I was trying to understand where this was coming from, because there was a lot of good things that were happening in his life, where I was like, hey, why are you not writing on that? But it seems like, sometimes people don't want to go over that crack. Like they're scared of the crack in the sidewalk. And so it's like when he saw the crack, he paused. And I was like, dude, it's only a crack. Like, you could get over that.
To me, you're being a little too vague, though. Like, okay.
Okay, you want me to be more descriptive?
Of course.
Okay, it was more like about...
Remember, we got 15 minutes of description.
Okay. It was more about relationships and being with a woman. And basically what it was that, I was just, when you have a conversation with somebody, you're just feeling them out and, seeing where their head was at. And so, it was just more like, general conversation, like, you talking with your buddy, whatever, and you're just finding out things about this person, but you know them like surface, like, them like just top surface, like, hey, you're a cool person, I like you, I think you're a cool person to hang with, but it's like you kind of go deeper, but you're not doing it like on purpose. It's just like, with certain friendships.
I'm going to interject with that because, all right, say for example, you and I having an intimate conversation, but I'm not really talking sexual.
Right.
I'm meaning just as we relate to you, all of you out there in podcast land. We're just putting ourselves out there on Front Street. I was married, I was divorced, I just lost my job. That's what I mean when I say intimate.
Right. It was more intimate like that. Okay. It was more like that. And so, he told me a little bit about his life, a little bit about his background, it wasn't stellar. Obviously, it was not stellar. But then it was like, hey, we were talking about things, and there was this girl he met. Okay. There was a girl he met. And he was really feeling her. So I was like, we were talking about the girl and everything like that. And I was like, he was really liking her. She was different from the other girls he's ever met. Different as in, I guess different, I would say, I don't want to say brand, but,
Brand?
I don't want to say brand. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
like, he's used to dating hood rats. Right?
Oh, well, she was a model chick.
No, she wasn't a model chick. She was, something that he would never catch on a regular.
She was a model chick.
I don't think she was a model chick. So what happened is that, things are going good between them. And what happened is that he's so stuck in his past and so stuck in, the bad boy image, all the crap that's happened to him, he can't enjoy being with her. So I was like, yo, dude, why you can't enjoy being with her? And he was like, I'm a bad guy. And I was like, dude, you're not a bad guy.
Don't forget your thought, but I'm going to take a quick pause on that.
Go ahead.
All right. I caught a little bit of heat. That's when my stinger came out. In relation to Jill Scott getting divorced.
I heard about that. But go ahead.
All right, well, let's not get off topic for this one. Here's exactly what I said, almost verbatim on Facebook. Again, get at us at facebook.com. Jill Scott and Halle Berry, if you want to see two birds of a feather flock together, I'm sorry. Ladies, those of you who may be feeling the way you're going to feel when I say this, it's not always the guy's fault, okay? Not every guy is a fuck up piece of shit, however you want to view the male or whatever.
And as a female, I do believe that. Go ahead.
But the point I'm getting at is because, Jill Scott, she's divorcing this guy after a year, is if it's always the guy's fault in her mind and Halle Berry's mind, then why do you keep dating these types of men? It can't be look, if a guy is jacked up, a guy is jacked up. But the bottom line is there's different guys, right? However, you are the same individual that you are. So why would you keep going for the same guy and then, they're all the same. They're all, after only one thing or blah, 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 blah. That sounds like a problem that you have in relatability.
That's true. And I think that is his problem, that he can't relate. But what happened is that he's not open to, it's like, if you know better, you do better.
Of course.
And it's funny, it's like, I know he could do better, but he doesn't know that he has better. So it's like, here it is, he has this gem in front of him. And I'm not saying like, yo, she's the perfect stone. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that, yo, man, why don't you go along for the ride? Like, yo, she's everything you always wanted in a person. You said she's smart. You said she has personality. You said she's everything in between. Excuse me. Why you don't take a chance on her? And that was the thing that bugged me out, was like, yo, you take a chance on hood rats, but then you don't take a chance on this chick who is like, totally different, fresh out the box, really got her act together, and you don't want no part of that. Now, it was funny because I did make a comment to him. I said, you know what's funny? I said, you know what? I heard this off of a judge show, and it was a man saying it to a woman, and the woman was a hood rat. And he said to the judge, he said, when you get a good man, you don't know how to act. But when you get a hood rat, you know what I'm saying? You get these dudes out here who don't know, do want to treat you wrong, cheat on you and everything. You love them to death.
Because
I sat there and I was like, you are so right. When you get somebody who you've been looking for and you get somebody good, you don't know how to act.
That's ingrained psychologically. Again, we don't use government names on this show.
Right.
So shout out to my man Phoenix, or actually you knew him as Sinister M1, God rest his soul. He was dating a female who, she basically was so psychologically damaged that because he was not, let me say that again, bold, underline, italicized, he was not physically abusing her. She couldn't be with him. I kid you not.
And see, I think that's what's wrong with him, is that he's so damaged from all his past relationships and whatever's going on, I would say even beyond that, that when now, as a grown-ass person, he can't relate. So it's like, you're still running the same old game like you was back in the day. You're just an older person with newer pieces, but then guess what? The game has changed. Now you got to keep up with it, and then you don't want to do that. So what ends up happening is that you stay with the same old players, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then you get what you get.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So,
but at what point? At what point do you, I'm gonna say, grow up?
It's, you know what it is? I think it's not the point of growing up. It's the point of learning. It's the point of learning from your mistakes and realizing everybody you have to look at as individuals. You can't group everybody. Just because you group most of the same woman of the same doesn't mean anything. And to me, the way I'm looking at it is, you as a self-sabotager, let me ask you this. Do you ever think that you can change? Do you feel that you are able to change? Do you feel that you're entitled? No, hold up. Do you feel that you're entitled to better? Because sometimes we're so caught with the ball and chain and so busy running in the rat race, we're really in the rat cage, just going around in a circle. And sometimes we tell ourselves we don't deserve it. So sometimes here you are, blessed, wished, lucked, whatever, with somebody who you really want to be with, and you're just acting stupid. And no offense, okay, the whole stupid part, but my thing is, here it is, you got somebody you actually want. Why would you want to mess that up? My thing is this. You ever thought about, hey, I know you can't change what you don't acknowledge, but you ever thought about maybe this is something I'm willing to work towards, or maybe this is something that I might want? You ever thought that maybe it's not me? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the things that happen to me, but I can still change something of me.
You have to want to, though.
That's what I'm saying. And you have to want to.
I know,
that's the big thing.
I know psychologically, spiritually, emotionally. Oh, boy. That's hard a lot of times because you have to take stock of yourself.
True.
Hey, look, I'm human. Okay, I get depressed. Okay, I get angry. We all do. But I guess when you realize your self-worth, you realize that you are somebody, you realize you're going to be somebody, then that should help boost you to that next level of, forgive me, I almost said superiority, let me be careful, but just, it should give you the confidence to just rise up.
Well, you know what? I got 3 questions for my peoples out there. 3 questions. One question is, why not change? Why not?
Change is good.
Listen, you changed for everybody else, you know what I'm saying? And it didn't work out for you. Why don't you change for yourself? And why can't you just accept that good person? Why? I'm just saying. That's one. The other one is, why are you so hard on changing? What do you think? Like, if you're going to come out with a better deal than what you have right now, don't you think the change is worth it? I'm not saying for you to change you as a person and be a whole new person and be fake and, come out and be a phony. No. Why not add this person who's treating you good to your roster? Why can't you have her as your teammate? Think about that. And the other thing, too, is change for you.
Oh, Lord, of course.
Maybe it is and maybe it's not.
All right.
Because guess what? Don't get mad when she wants to leave. Don't get mad because you felt that you wasn't good enough for her. Don't get mad because she felt that she really wanted to be with you genuinely when she could have been with somebody better.
And
okay?
this goes for women too.
It goes both ways. Right. It goes both ways. Because guess what? You'll meet somebody out there who loves you for you, even though you might be the biggest fuck up in the world. Somebody might love you just for you and just sees through all of that. Just looks through all of that and loves you for you. But what happened is that sometimes you are so hard on yourself that you can't see somebody loving you just for you.
Let's take it to a slightly different level.
Go ahead.
All right, looks are looks. But maybe, you started off on the right foot, so to speak, got out on the correct side of the bed. You want or have a degree, you want to have a good job. I don't know, I don't even want to say the American dream. But a lot of us, if we haven't achieved these milestones, that's when we get into that slump and say, well, I'm not there yet. Why would he or she want me when, I'm this, I'm that? Okay, fine, you're not, and I'm just throwing the names out there. You could replace this with anybody you want. I'm not Jay-Z, I'm not Beyonce, I'm not Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I'm not Oprah. No, but you can rise to those levels.
You can, and guess what? Sometimes ambition and push and drive, even though you're not successful, rides a very long way with somebody in characteristics. Because that means that at least you want to live, you have goals, you want to achieve something. That's what I was trying to say. You have some people who just want to sit home all day, eat bonbons, don't want to do shit, be on the PA system, and just chill.
Peggy Bundy.
You know what I'm saying? That's if you want to do that, that's cool too. But my thing is, I said that, but you gotta respect that. That's what people want to do. That you can't change everybody. All right, you can't change everybody. All right, it is what it is. You can't change everybody.
Yo,
but for this one brother out there, okay, that I spoke to, yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, you do have a lot going for you. If you just tweak your attitude a bit, and I'm not changing you. All right, I'm not changing you. What I'm trying to basically try to tell you is that there's more out there than what you think there is, and you're just not going out of it. What you need to do is take that first bite of the apple for you to finish it. And I think that when you finish that apple, you will be full and you would be very content with yourself.
There you go.
And that's what you have to say.
All right, we got to go. But thanks for listening and tuning in. And as always, we'll be back again for you.
That's right. And I think it might be a part 2 to this.
So make sure you get back at us.
All right.
Love ya.